Hello children. In the last video we have seen the first part of this chapter, that is reaching the age of adolescence certain changes will happen. So that is called onset of puberty changes. So in the last video we have seen about the changes which occur during puberty. Yes, so there will be a increase in height, change in body shape, voice change, yes, development of sex organ, and reaching mental, intellectual and emotional maturity. Yes, so that period is called as adolescence. Yes, so in the last part of the video we have seen about that. Now let's see about the secondary sexual characters. Okay, so you have learned in chapter 12 that testes and ovaries are the reproductive organs. Yes children, are you remembering? So what are the reproductive organs? Testes. So testis is the reproductive organ present in male, and ovary is the reproductive organ present in female. Yes, so these reproductive organs, they can produce what? Gametes. Yes, so testis will produce male gametes called sperms, and ovaries will produce female gametes called ova. Yes, so during this production of these gametes, there will be a certain changes, that is called secondary sexual characters, which take place in both male and females. Okay, so let's see briefly about secondary sexual characters. So what is meant by secondary sexual characters? These are the characters which distinguish a male from a female. Okay, so you know, human being, male and female, there is a lot of difference in their physical appearance. Yes, so these secondary sexual characters are the characters which distinguish a male from a female. Okay, so what are the changes we can see when there is a secondary sexual characters? In males we can see the growth of hair on face and body. Okay, so we can see the hair growth on face and body in males. Not only that, we can see in the hair growth in the under arms and in the so in females we can see the hair growth in the underarms and in the region above the thigh or pubic region in females. Okay, so in male we can see the hair growth on face and body, and female we can see the hair growth in the underarms and in the region above the thigh or the pubic region in females. And not only that, shoulders get broad and chest also get widened in males. So in males their shoulder will get broad and they will be having the widened chest. Okay, and in females the waist gets wide and their hips also get narrow in females. And in females we can also see the development of breast. Okay, so the development of breast take place in females, and we can also see the mood swings. So that means they will not be always in only one mood. Okay, there will be a change in the mood at a certain period of time. Okay, so mood swings we can see in males and females, and mental and emotional maturity is also attained by both male and female sexes. Okay, so when there is the development of secondary sexual character, we can see that they are mentally matured, and not only that, emotional maturity also can be attained by both female and male. Now, During this stage, their brains become more active and they can learn more. Okay, they will be having the capability of learning more. Okay, brain gets more active and has capability of learning more. So, the changes which occur at adolescence are controlled by hormones. Okay, so the changes which occur during adolescent stage is controlled by hormones. So, what is meant by hormones? Hormones are the chemical substances secreted by endocrine glands. Okay, so there is certain endocrine glands such as pituitary gland, thyroid gland, pancreas, okay, and testes, ovaries. So these are some of the example for the endocrine glands, children. So hormones or the chemical substance which is secreted by these endocrine glands for the proper functioning of body during adolescent stage. Okay, so hormones are the chemical substance secreted by endocrine glands for proper functioning take place during adolescence in the human body. Understood, children? So in the human body, for the proper functioning during adolescent stage, hormones are secreted by endocrine glands. Okay, so what is meant by hormones? They are the chemical substance which is secreted by endocrine gland for the proper functioning of human body during adolescence stage. Now, in males, at the beginning of puberty, what is the age of puberty? Yes, so in the last part of the video we have seen adolescence begins around the age of 11 and it lasts up to 18 or 19 years of age. Yes, so that age is called as teenage. Yes, last video I have explained. So that period the human body undergoes several changes. These changes is the beginning of the puberty. Yes, so in the beginning of the puberty, the hormone or testosterone begins to get released by the testes. Okay, so testis is the endocrine gland. I told hormones are the chemical substance which is released by the endocrine glands for the proper functioning of the human body during adolescent stage, isn't it, children? So here the hormone called testosterone, what is the hormone, children? Testosterone, it begins to get released by the endocrine gland called testes. Okay, so testes will release the hormone called testosterone at the beginning of puberty, and this result in some changes. So due to the secretion of this hormone, we can see some changes in boys like growth of facial hair, deep voice and hair on chest. Okay, so these are certain changes such as growth of facial hair, then their voice become what, it become very hard, and hair, we can see the hair growth on chest. Okay, so these are some changes which take place in boys when the testosterone is released by the testes. And in females, ovaries, so ovaries is the reproductive organ. Yes, so it will start to secrete the female hormone. So what is the name of female hormone, children? Estrogen. Okay, so the ovaries start to produce the female hormone or estrogen, which result in breast development on reaching puberty. Okay, so we can see the development of breast on reaching puberty due to the secretion of female hormone called estrogen by the reproductive organ called ovaries. Okay, so ovaries start to produce female hormone or estrogen, which result in the breast development. Not only that, milk secreting gland, which is also called as mammary glands, are developed. inside the breast during this stage. Okay, so milk secreting gland or mammary gland, it will be developing inside the breast during the stage of puberty. So the production of these hormones will be controlled by another hormone secreted by an endocrine gland called pituitary gland. So now we know our reproductive organs. So in male, testes will secrete testosterone, and ovaries, in female it will secrete what, estrogen. Yes, so this hormone production can be controlled by the secretion of another hormone by endocrine gland called pituitary gland. Okay, so pituitary gland is the endocrine gland which is also called as master gland. Why it is called as master gland means because it will control the secretion of other hormones by the all other endocrine glands. Okay, so testis also endocrine gland, ovary is also endocrine glands, but pituitary gland is the endocrine gland which will control the secretion of the hormones secreted by the reproductive organ. Not only the hormones secreted by the reproductive organ, the hormones secreted by all the endocrine glands in the human body. Understood, children? So testis and ovaries, they are secreting sex hormones. Okay, so testis is secreting testosterone, ovary is secreting estrogen. That hormones are called as sex hormones. These sex hormones are controlled by the hormones secreted from the pituitary gland. So this pituitary gland will secrete many hormones. One of the hormones secreted by the pituitary glands makes the ova mature in the ovaries. Okay, so for one of the hormones secreted, I told already, the pituitary hormone will control the hormone secretion of the ovary and testes. Yes, so ovary will secrete the estrogen and testis will secrete the testosterone. They are sex hormones. The hormone secretion is controlled by the pituitary gland. Not only that, pituitary gland also secrete many hormones. In that, one of the hormone will make the ova present in the ovary to get mature. Okay, you know, in female every month there will be a release of one ova or egg, matured egg from the ovary of the female body. Yes, so that ova will be mature due to the production of hormone by pituitary gland. And at the same time, in the testis also there will be a production of sperm. So we have studied that in previous chapter. Yes, so the sperm formation also will take place due to the release of hormone by the pituitary gland. Now just we can see that function of pituitary gland in flow chart. Hormones from pituitary gland, it will stimulate testis and ovaries for releasing testosterone in males and estrogen in females. Okay, so the hormones from pituitary gland will stimulate the testis and ovaries to produce testosterone and estrogen, so that once the testosterone and estrogen is formed, it is released in the bloodstream and reach the part of the body where that is target site. So where it has to reach, there it can be reached. Okay, so the hormone from pituitary gland stimulate the production of testosterone and estrogen, and it will be released in the bloodstream and reach parts of the body. And so when it reaches to the certain parts of the body or target site, it will stimulate the changes in the body at onset of puberty. Okay, it will create some changes during the beginning of the puberty stage. Understood, children? So hormones from pituitary will stimulate the production of testosterone and estrogen by testes and ovaries in male and female. and so that these hormones will be released in the bloodstream and reach part of the body. Once it's reached the part of the body, it causes some changes which we can observe during the onset of puberty or during the beginning of the puberty. Now, human reproductive phase. Human reproductive phase means the reproductive stage will when it start and when it will end. So the duration or the certain period or from the beginning of puberty to the end of the puberty, that is called as human reproductive phase. Okay, so the human reproductive stage it will start with the beginning of puberty. Okay, so reproductive phase will start when there is the beginning of puberty. It is observed in boys and girls at nearly about same age. So I have said that it will start from the age of 11, okay, last up to 18 or 19. Yes, so we can see certain changes during this beginning of this reproductive phase. Okay, so but reproductive phase in males remain much longer in comparison with females. Okay, so let's see about that. In women, reproductive phase will start at puberty. So when they will attain puberty, the reproductive phase of female will start. That is at the age of 10 to 12 years. And it lasts till about 50 years of their age. Okay, so in women it will start from 10 to 12 years of their age and last till about 50 years of age. Okay, so that period is called as reproductive phase. And in male, the reproductive phase will last even above 60 years. So it will start at 12 to 14 years of age and it will last when they are above 60 years. So even above 60 years also the reproductive phase will be remain in males. Now, what is meant by menstruation? So now we have seen about reproductive phase of human being. Yes, so now we are going to see about the menstruation. Okay, now in female, each month, I have already told in previous chapter also we have studied, in female each month one egg will be released by the ovaries. Okay, so ovaries is the female reproductive organ which will release one mature egg each month. Okay, so that time what will happen, the uterus will form a thick wall around it which will support the fetus to keep it ready in case of pregnancy. Okay, so in case of pregnancy the uterus will form a thick layer which will support the fetus to keep it safely. But if fertilization of egg does not take place, then egg and thickening in uterus are removed in small parts. Okay, so if the fertilization occurs, the uterus will be get thickened and it will be paving the way for the development of fetus. But if fertilization not take place, this egg and thickening in uterus are removed in small part. As a result, what we can observe, bleeding in the vagina take place for some days. Okay, so if fertilization does not take place in female, the egg and the thick wall present the uterus will be removed in the form of bleeding through vagina. Okay, so as a result, bleeding in the vagina take place for some days. This bleeding through vagina at the end of the menstrual cycle is known as menstruation. Okay, so what is meant by menstruation? So the bleeding through vagina which will happen at the end of the menstrual cycle is known as menstruation. And what is meant by menstrual cycle? The sequence of events. So certain events, certain changes will start during the release of an egg until the egg get removed. Okay, so that sequence of events or the set of events which start from the release of egg and until egg gets removed is called as menstrual cycle. Okay, so menstrual cycle menstrual cycle normally it will be occurring for 28 to 30 days. Okay, so one menstrual cycle will be 28 to 30 days. So at the end of the menstrual cycle there will be a bleeding through vagina. So every month 28 to 30 days, after 28 to 30 days in the female body there will be a bleeding through vagina, that is called menstruation. At the end of the menstrual cycle, that is known as menstruation. Okay, and the sequence of events which start from the release of an egg and until egg gets removed is called as menstrual cycle. So menstrual cycle will last for 28 to 30 days. Now, what is meant by menarche? Menarche means it is the first menstrual cycle in a girl's life, menstrual bleeding in a girl's life, and it indicates the onset of puberty in a girl. Okay, so it is the first menstrual bleeding in a girl's life, and it indicates the beginning of puberty in the girl. And menopause, what is meant by menopause? It is the ending of the menstrual cycle. So reproductive phase, we have seen that it will end at 50 years of ages. So this menopause we can see at around 45 to 50 years of age, which indicates the end of the reproductive phase. Okay, so menarche means it is the first menstrual bleeding in a girl's life, and it indicates the beginning of puberty in a girl. And menopause means it is the ending of the menstrual cycle. It will indicate the end of the reproductive phase, which occur around 45 to 50 years of age. Understood, children? I hope that you all understand about the reproductive phase and about the menstruation, menarche and menopause stage in the human body. So if you have any doubt, you can ask, children. Thank you.